What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is AniMonday365, cause it's
It's
lit. It is
lit.
your boy AQ, and I have my special guest with me today, the one and only.
ATL Trey.
You already know, man. It's a super duper pleasure for us to be back on. I know it's probably been a while since you guys last saw us, but again, we've been dropping content left and right, so you're not really missing a thing.
Not really.
First and foremost, we went through introductions, so if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell if you haven't already for more updates on when we upload. Again, if you haven't seen a new episode, don't worry. There are past lives that you can watch and enjoy just because, we've done it. We've been consistent. All right, Otre. We're going to talk about what you've been watching lately and what have you been watching?
I've been on my anime watch wave recently. Um, as most of our real anime viewers out there, I have been watching Don to Don.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely superly lit about that. AQ. We've been
Mm-hmm.
talking about Don to Don
Yeah.
for a hot minute as
Yeah, hot
manga
minute.
readers, but
Yes.
it is just a whole different experience to see it animated,
Yeah.
and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Um, Also watching Wistoria Wand and Sword.
Oh, yeah.
Will Surfworth, you know what I'm saying, and his magical experience.
Mm.
And I've been watching The Elusive Samurai as
All
well.
right. All right. Perfect
And
business, man.
not to forget, finishing spooky season with Uzumaki and the spiral situation.
Mm.
So
Mm. Great, great. All right. We're just going to go over each one of those that you watched and go more into detail. So, with Story
yeah,
Wand and Sword, what I love so much about it is, we've had a lot of the strength is mightier than the wand kind of animes, started with the Black Clovers,
hmm
um,
and then the
the
Mashal.
Mashals, and then now we
Yeah,
have with Story Wand and Sword. And the thing I like about with Story Wand and Sword, it really gets you like super invested, similar to a feel of kind of like how Naruto is in a way. You're invested in Naruto and his journey, him facing adversity in a way. And with Will, he kind of has that shonen trope behind him that is so evident. And let's talk about like the visuals that they show from the Magia Vanders to how
yeah,
they had to protect that academy and whatnot, and like the mysteries behind the underground, the dungeons.
yeah. So I still have like 2 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like in the portion where everything is kind of falling apart.
Mm.
The teachers are getting whacked. Like the super
Yeah.
magic group that's supposed to be
Yep.
the baddest of the bad, they
Mm-hmm.
just get torn to shreds and
Yep.
smithereens. Um, so it's very interesting. I mean, I really love the world that they've built.
Mm-hmm.
I think that um, Wistoria One and Sword does a particularly good job with the strength better than magic thing because it's not like an outright like obvious thing.
Yeah.
With like Black Clover, it's like, yo, I got the anti magic and I'm gonna
Yeah.
punch you out.
Right.
So you're cooked. And then with Mashal, obviously it has a little bit of that like satirical aspect to it. But with this, it's like honestly, magic is really still superior. It's just the fact that will is better than magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Exactly.
so I really like that. I mean, the way that I put it is he's almost like Sasuke and Rock Lee like merged together.
Nah, I could definitely see that.
you
Definitely see that.
know like having that try hard attitude of Rock Lee, but then also just having that like super focused like stoicism as well, like as a
Mm.
Sasuke. And I think the characters are really nice. Like they're not your typical shonen tropes. They're like kind of a nice blend of
Mm.
shonen tropes.
For
um,
sure.
so yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that. Love Elfie.
Yep. Shout out to
Love
Elfie.
love the love of Elfie. Love how Will supports the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, they're not trolls.
Oh, I know you're talking about. It's not the trolls, but
They're not
another name
trolls.
for
They're
them. They're not
dwarves.
trolls. Dwarves. There it is.
Dwarves. Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Yeah.
Not trolls. My
Dwarves and
goodness.
trolls are cousins.
Yeah, they're cousins, but
But yeah, I really like it. I think it's very interesting because the power scaling seems like it seems like it's like there's regular people and then there's
hmm
like people that are good and then there's the Magiavanders that are
yeah,
just like
Magiavanda's up there. Like,
yeah.
huh?
I'm most
Different level.
interested to see what happens when the veil falls. You
Mm,
know, that
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's what's really got me jazzed.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I'm super. And also, when you get to that point when you start to understand the true meaning behind why it's called wand and sword, is when you start to really like. Wait a minute.
Well, I'll tell you this: by next Anna Monday, I will certainly be up to date.
Because not gonna spoil it for you, but yeah, when you get to those last two, it's gonna show you a little flashback, a little something, and then you're gonna tie one and two. You're like, oh, then yeah,
Uh-huh,
yeah,
uh-huh.
one of
Yeah.
those oh moments. All right. Elusive samurai thoughts.
Ooh, man. This one, you guys had been talking about Elusive Samurai for a minute. Um, I think the thing that I like the most about Elusive Samurai, I'm a big history buff, and I especially like the Sengoku Basara like
Yep.
era
Oh
and
yeah,
just like
that's
feudal
timeless.
Japan.
Yep.
Da-da-da, special guest.
Special.
You are my special.
Inside to hop
Special.
in here real quick, see what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
And boy,
Baba
talking about the
Kami,
Elusive
himself.
Samurai.
Yeah, Elusive
yeah.
Samurai. We're getting El Trey's thoughts. El Trey's
Oh,
thoughts on the
Oh,
show.
oh.
Let me just check to see if the clock is correct in it. She said the clocks are off back there.
I
So
guess.
just check or set it. And you know, better yet, set it 5 minutes fast. Sorry.
I guess you.
You out here, Jay? But yeah. So I love the history aspect of Elusive Samurai.
hmm
Um, and I love how it jumps back and forth from like present day,
Yeah.
like references, just like referencing
hmm
like common
Yeah.
era things.
hmm
I really love the priest character. Um, I love how like I love the random animation of like homie's wings when he's running
Yep.
away.
We're on the way. Yep.
Mhm.
I love that all of his vassals are like contemporaries, like they're all like kind of kids.
Yep.
I love the comedy. I mean, just like the ridiculousness,
It's pretty ridiculous.
It is pretty
of it
ridiculous.
all. Yeah, and it's just like it's as sweet as it is wicked. Um,
Nah, that's valid.
Yeah, because those tides can change very quickly.
and they
Yeah.
do. And they
Yeah.
do. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's a very fresh anime. Like I don't think it doesn't really remind me of anything too much. You know what? The vibe it kind of gives me is a Dr. Stone vibe.
It
hmm
does kind
Oh
of have
yeah, for
some.
sure.
I,
It does
just, I
have
just
that
started watching
for
Doctor
sure.
Stone, so I could kind of see
It,
see
it
where you're getting
it
at.
gives
Huh?
me kind of a Dr. Stone vibe.
Like restart from the beginning. Like let's build this up.
Yeah, but he just has like one of them like a vengeance story, but he's not a
Yeah.
vengeful character.
No.
Um, and the other thing that I really like about Elusive Samurai is our main antagonist.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That boy.
because that is a stone cold Joe. Okay,
Yeah,
like
that's a skull cold villain. That's
bruh, like he got like some Eisen
yeah, he
Yeah,
got
nah,
like
some
Griffith,
he's pretty
he got a
like
eyes
lot
and
going
like.
on.
man, and
Hey, what's
he's
in this box?
that's for later.
Oh,
That's for later.
oh.
Yep.
But yeah, he's just a stone cold killer. He's smooth, he's fly, he's
Nah.
fresh, he's deceptive. He everyone loves him. Like he's really him. Like he deserved to steal the kingdom low key. Like
If anyone were to do it, it would
No,
be him.
actually.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but yeah, there's a lot of diabolical adults in Elusive
Yeah,
Samurai.
a lot of diabolicals, and I do appreciate the fact that they show the demons without showing the demons, but they do they do show how demonic he can really get. Man has a full
Yeah.
on smile, and then it transitions, heads just getting cut off.
Woo! When I seen that, I was like, I literally never seen that in all of my years of
I
anime,
had to
bro. I've
pause
been
that
watching.
video. I had to pause that show. I was like,
I was watching. I was like,
yo,
why did they got? But see, I don't think I've ever seen heads drop as much in any show as in the Elusive Samurai.
Yeah,
Like,
they just be beheading niggas for fun.
with the swiftness,
it'd be,
they be doing it
it'd be
smoothly.
super cool.
Like, what was it? I don't know
Yeah,
if you got to that part yet, but when
That's
the
super fun.
shogunate's son comes up to him and wants to like fight him, and he just looks at him, he's like, "You don't want to fight me," and then he just sees all his comrades just dropping, and he just no,
And he just turns around and
yeah,
it's just a pool of blood,
full of
like,
blood.
and he's just like, and then he loses all of his riz, all of,
Yeah,
bruh, like,
everything done.
bruh, his charisma points went from 10 to 0 so quick. I never seen nobody lose the whole situation that they had going on in the blink of
Loss
an
of
eye.
loss of aura, literally.
Yeah, his aura
Damn, loss
is,
of aura is
bruh, like, cause
crazy.
he actually pulled up with the aura. I was
Yeah,
like, okay,
yep,
like, homie got
all
a
right,
fit. He got the colored hair. Like, he's the
exactly.
emperor's son. He's lit. No,
No.
that boy got.
Man looked at him with a straight smile and said, "Hey,
You don't want this smoke, boy.
you don't want this.
Get out of here. I'm a
Go
friend of the
home
emperor's for now.
for now." Shout out to Elusive Samurai, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. You know,
Yeah, I'm on like 3 or 4
all that.
episodes.
Go watch
Yeah,
it.
that's some gas.
The end of this season was
I
pretty
mean, I've
good.
enjoyed
So,
it. I saw.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Now let's move on to spooky season. We had Halloween and just ended. We are in November, but let's talk about the controversial Uzumaki.
I'm gonna leave for this conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say, yeah, you can't be a
I
part of this.
I still have held off from all Uzumaki
Don't need to react. Yep.
so we can do a reaction to Uzumaki from me. I guess I'm gonna have to get on that pretty soon.
Oh no, for sure. No, for
Yeah.
sure. Definitely. I got
I don't
to
know
see
how
that.
much longer I can keep ducking and dodging this information.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and get on that.
We gotta get that.
Hopefully,
Exactly.
Patreon won't flag us for the copyright.
Exactly.
We'll see what we can get what we can get away with.
Yeah, at that point.
But Aki, why don't since you're reading the manga and it's fresh on your brain, why don't you start off like
Okay.
okay. Like how is like the adaptation, like, now that you're like reintroduced to the source material?
I definitely say it was definitely a tall undertaking. I mean, yeah, a tall order for them to animate it. To get, was it four episodes total is what we got of it. We definitely could have gotten more. Definitely could have.
I thought so too.
We definitely could have gotten more. It seemed pretty rushed. Because reading it, there are a lot of things that happen that don't really get talked about enough. Like like the
Really?
very first scene, homegirl takes the time to actually talk about what's going on in town. As opposed to the first episode, she kind of like rushes through it, like, okay, town's weird, town's strange, things like
Yeah.
that. Her boyfriend's dad is going crazy, but like the manga actually takes you to like step by step by step.
It's
by
got
step
it's
by
got
step.
that pacing. It's like more of a slow burn.
It's
I'm
like
sure.
it's like truly the embodiment of horror. Like Junji Ito's like writing definitely resonates real in Uzumaki for that matter. I could appreciate having the anime and Adult Swim doing what they did. It was cool. I'm grateful for that. But definitely the
Yeah.
manga definitely embodies that horror and that that just like as you read his
Yeah.
face, like, oh my god, no way, type of situation.
Yeah.
But I do think, because one thing I always like to say is animes are meant to sell the manga at the end of the day. So if it made me go read the manga, it did its job. So, hey. it
That's a
did its
good
job.
point. That's a
Yeah.
good point. That's a very good point.
It did its job.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciated it as something to watch,
Mm-hmm.
during spooky season.
Yeah.
Um, and it definitely, there were many times that it just left me feeling uneasy. But I feel like after every episode, maybe sparing the first one, maybe, probably
Mm-hmm.
not,
Mm-hmm.
it just left me with this feeling of, what did I just watch?
What did you just watch? Yeah. Exactly.
It's like I wasn't really that horrified, but I was like disturbed and off put.
Nah, for sure.
And it did feel rushed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
That's kind
yeah,
of
cause
my
there was a
thoughts.
point like I think from episode 3 to 4 where they kind of just skipped it to when Homeboy was building the rebuilding the town in the form of a spiral, and he was like, "Time skipped, you came back," and that's where you kind of got the hint of, wait, we missed a few things.
Right, right. It because I think we went from like the pregnant
Mm-hmm.
mosquito
Yeah, pregnant
ladies,
mosquito lady. Yep.
which I thought was like pretty good. And then like we went right from there to like, okay, nah, town's cooked. Like,
Yeah,
forget
town's cooked.
about
We're
it.
done. All y'all's over with. Oh yeah, we eating snails. Snails was crazy.
Yeah, the snail eating was absolutely crazy. And when they're like tweaking, like, we
Yeah,
gotta eat him, like,
we
we
gotta
gotta eat,
eat.
buddy. Like,
No, I say it has some moments when hum buddy went into the shell, started scooching up into there, and said, "I want that."
oh, and look, okay. So what was like your top? What was like your top? Ugh,
Ugh.
moment in the
Okay,
series.
all right. First off, first episode was kicked it off though when Buddy's dad was found in that little whatever he was found. He was just spiraled up like
Yeah, he
that.
was like in
That's
a,
what got
he was
me.
like
That's what
in a
got me. I was like,
Tupperware. Like,
oh, what is going on? I say first episode had me. That first episode was great. First episode was
yeah.
great. Second one that kind of threw me off, not threw me off, but had me like, oh my god, was when the brother ended up turning into a snail.
That had me thrown for
That
sure.
had me thrown. That had me mad. I was like, no,
Not little bro.
not little bro. He didn't do nothing.
He was like, climb down the cliff, like go down the side. We gonna get
Go,
you later.
go. You ain't going to get this man.
No, you know you're not.
You ain't going to get this man. He's done. What?
He's finished.
He's finished, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, these three dudes out here doing the gangbang on the snails. I'm out here wondering
Bruh,
like,
and it's like they were so treacherous. When I'm like, do y'all
they
really
out there
like?
fiending. Like, oh yeah, we waiting for him to turn.
Like y'all are weird. Y'all boys are weird.
I'd say yeah, those moments is probably what got me. I was like, and then when the first dude that turned into a snail, that the first
Yeah, homie, the classmate, homie.
the classmate.
Hold on, let me reposition AQ.
Now you're good. You're good. All right, guys. That is Uzumaki. If you guys haven't seen Uzumaki yet, you know, again, it's a big controversy between its animation style and if you should watch it. You know, I've heard plenty of people from the anime community, you know, on threads have said Uzumaki is trash, but it's really just depending on how you pick your poison with it, man. It's definitely like I'd like to call it's like a short anime to watch for the one time, and after that, not. But if it comes to reading the manga, highly recommend read that manga. It's definitely worth it, and I would definitely potentially add it to my collection, you know, as like a humble read, you know, Uzumaki can't go wrong with it. Moving on to the topic. So shout out to I think we got 3 viewers in the chat right now. Shout out to y'all who are here, doing your darndest to go ahead and support. It is a little small show. Not small show, but a small cast today. It's me, El Trey, and then Father Kami popping in when he can, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to move on to Daima. Gas or trash?
Gotta know.
Right. Gas or trash? Dragon
What's
Ball
up, man?
Daima.
Be real, AQ. Is it gas or is it trash? Be real.
I would say, is it gas for the time that you know what? Let's flip it though. Is it gas for the circumstances we've experienced as in regards to Toriyama and the impact he had. I would say what's more gas to me is Sparking Zero, because I've been playing that
Fair.
ever
I'll give you
since
that.
it
I'll
dropped.
give you that.
Yeah, ever since it dropped. I would say is Daima trash? Not trash. It's executed well. Surprisingly, it's executed well. As far as the characters are concerned, it is executed well. The pacing, the fighting scenes, the choreography is really good. It makes me mad because Super didn't really get that same love in the very beginning. So I would say I wouldn't say it's not gas, but it's definitely not trash. So it's definitely in that like mid mid ground territory. Mid ground territory. As we wait for ATL Trey to come back into the room, I'm gonna carry it onto that. But again, it is a special anime that you can enjoy, to honor the great Akira Toriyama. Depending on how you look at it. If you are a Dragon Ball fan, you might think that it is gas. I might be a little biased, for sure. I might be a little biased on it, but I have been watching this since episode 1, and I can honestly say the thing is that the difference between me when I was watching Super and this, it was basically with Super. What kind of got me was when they kind of dropped the animation frames, which should not have been done because there are a lot of great moments in Super that deserve to be showcased. So I would say Daima is trash for why didn't we get this execution for Super in that same manner.
Also trash,
Yeah, yeah.
just because we should have gotten the super extension.
Yeah, Super extension. Everybody's waiting for Moro, the Moro arc. Everybody's waiting for Granola, Black Frieza Black. Like
We
we
need Frieza with the Tims.
all of the hype has been built toward those characters, and like no lie, once those things kind of get animated, it's wraps for video games and all that. Everybody gonna want to fight as those characters. Everyone play the ones
It's
and
like
all
I
that.
want to see more Broly.
Like
Like
more
I want to
Brawly
see.
Super, like seeing if Super Brawly is gonna get like the Ultra Instincts and the Super Saiyan God transformations, like seeing if he
I want to
has that
see the,
point.
the the
Cause seeing
other
a Brawly who's
universe.
actually calm fighting, mastered in his power. Wait a
Bruh.
second, that's a different beast. Like those things I
Literally.
need. Like Daima is
Gohan
like,
beast mode.
yeah, Gohan
Bruh.
beast mode, actually
Because
being able
here's
to
my
harness
thing,
and
HP.
train.
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Dragon Ball Z want to tell 500 different stories?
No, that's real. That's real. That's real. Why do we got to do that? Like
Why
why?
do we gotta do that?
Why do we gotta do that?
I don't understand. I mean, I'm gonna take what we can get.
Yeah,
You say it's gas, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna watch it a couple episodes, give it the benefit of the doubt. But I honestly don't care why the Kais have pointy ears.
yeah. That's really what it's all about. It's really more about the demon realm. Then the only thing that kind of got me when I started to realize, I was like, wait a minute. All of these characters are ones that I've seen on Xenoverse. The Demon King, the one homie who travels through time, who's like Big Brolic, taking people's timelines. I'm like, if they find a way to flip it in that direction, cool. But then
And that's
but then on that,
that's what I felt like they were gonna do. But it's like that time patrol stuff. It's cool.
yeah, it was cool for that moment. It was cool just for that moment itself. Like that era of time when people, were really hardcore Xenoverse. It was cool for that. Now, do I want to see it retold? No. Let's go back to Super. Let's get all of these things developed. We've had great movies. The Super
Please.
Brawly movie is probably one of the top tier movies, even behind the
Come
legendary
on.
Brawly movie itself as
Come
well.
on. Even
Like,
the Red Ribbon Army resurgence was
yeah,
pretty
that was
good.
cool. And my only thing about superheroes that I wish they could have done is like make Cell Max achieve his perfect form on some type of level, and Cell perfect form comes back, and then the real fight
I
begins.
needed him to have like
That
the,
would have been so insane.
but they wouldn't have
Imagine.
been. They would have
No.
had to have Goku and Vegeta come back
Nah,
though,
at that point, like Gohan think
because
he
there's
got it,
no
and
way
then
Piccolo and Gohan are hanging with
like that would have been my
Ultimate.
thing. Like Gohan Beast Form thinks he got it, but then Cell Max realizes he's not
I'm him.
dumb. He's him.
I'm-
Ends
yeah,
up
I'm
embracing
him.
himself again, transforms. Oh, the real battle begins.
Yo,
Like
you know what's crazy? How come Super 17 wasn't in that movie?
exactly. Now, Super 17 is was a tough character. That's one thing about GT that got it right. Like people can rat GT for what it is, but GT had villains like Baby's arc, Bloods Waves, like who you know as a villain is taking Sans bodies, multiple
Boy,
at the same time, and controlling humans at the same time to become
boy.
an ape.
Who was the homie that had all the spikes in him?
Omega Shenron?
That was Omega Shenron?
Yeah, you said with spikes. Oh, you
Yeah.
said spikes.
I think he was a Shenron.
Oh,
Hold
he was
on.
a Shenron? Was he a Shenron? You might look
Hold
it up.
on.
Yeah, might look that up.
Yeah, Omega Shenron.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
yeah. Omega Shenron, my boy
Yeah, that boy,
Nova Shenron.
yeah. Omega Shenron was different.
Nah, Omega Shenron was dope. And that was also another thing, you know. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 didn't really have that much of airtime in those days. He had like that one little area he came with. It was kind of troll at that point though, but
That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
that's all we needed. Go, it was a
What are you
cold
gonna
moment,
do
man.
against
What
Super
you
Saiyan
gonna
4
do?
Gogeta?
What you gonna do?
Okay, random before we move,
Yep, no problem.
past this.
Yep,
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because obviously this is not canon, this will never
right,
happen. But
right.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta
Mm-hmm.
versus Jiren.
Mm. Nah, it's funny because I just be thinking in my brain all the times I fought a Jiren using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I'm like, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, nah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, bro.
Clapping? Is it like you're done, you're cooked, or is it
No,
like
I'd say it would be a battle. Definitely be
okay,
a battle. That would be a fight.
okay.
That would be a fight. Because Jiren is super strong, and then when he ascends into his next form, he's basically on the level of basically a god of destruction in that way. So it's definitely gonna be a battle. We haven't even been able to see the feats of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at his strongest.
That's
So
very true. We don't know what
so
he can
like
do.
so I know like the possibilities are endless with that.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I feel like the possibilities are endless. Like a lot of people can talk and be like, oh, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could only do this feat, but we never got to see what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was really truthfully like because of just Sand
Yeah.
Pride. Sand Pride just
He's,
got in the way.
he's far too busted
Yeah,
anyway.
far too busted. You knew it was
Care-
real when he was looking at Omega Shenron and wasn't even looking at him. He had his back turned to him.
Just trolling him.
Just
Like,
trolling. So I know at that point, if he's trolling like that to that degree and not caring, I'm like, all right.
yeah,
Yeah, he must
you're
got
too
something.
strong. Yeah,
All right.
fair enough.
All right, just to pivot, just more anime news, guys. Ubel Blatt will be dropping coming soon. Big news. It is a new dark fantasy anime, and if you guys are interested in dark fantasy, it's something to look forward to. I'm gonna talk about the premise of the storyline though. It's kind of a little isekai, but the main character protagonist ends up getting killed by a band, I would say not sorcerers, but knights that he trusted, and ends up reincarnating to seek revenge. So it is a revenge story. If you ever have the time to watch the trailer for this upcoming anime, it's definitely one that kind of brings homage to like animes like Berserk, a lot of dark fantasy genre, and it's definitely one to look forward to. So, Ubel
Okay,
Blatt, Ubel
it's
Blatt.
looking pretty good. It's looking
Mhm,
cool.
mhm.
Look like a
Yep.
little elf situation.
Yeah. A little elf situation. Mhm. All right. Now,
Nice.
one of my favorite news updates to really talk about, just like, while I'm on my side quest. Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? What's good, Prophet Boy? What's good, Mom Mama? You enjoy Kid Vegeta? Shout out to you. What's good? What's good, everybody? I just want to give this big news to you guys. The author of Gantz will be making a new manga. He has confirmed that a new manga is in the works, and he's finally gonna put his pen to paper for a
Uh-oh.
new manga. So I honestly
Uh-oh.
can't wait what he will bring to the table because he does make fireworks. If you've
That boy ain't
seen
got a spot.
Gantz, Inuyashiki, all of those kinds of storylines that are different, involved with aliens, survival, and mankind, he doesn't hold back. And seeing the success of Dandadan is so great. But I definitely want to see what the author of Gantz has to say. Horoya Oku, what does he have for us in the works, man? Thoughts, El Trey?
Man, I've actually been planning to go and rewatch Gantz because I never really got the opportunity to really lock in on the series.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be planning to put that onto my list so that I can come to the new series
with a full level of excitement.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know what this new manga is gonna be about, but I hope he does his thing per usual. He really does his thing. And reading that Gantz manga, boy, who knew you could
I
have aliens and vampires all in one
I mean,
one
look,
one
Don did
synopsis,
it.
man.
So I was gonna ask,
Yep.
um, do you have any thoughts about like manga right now that's like that's like really doing it for you?
I would say, yeah. Humbly enough, I started reading the the manga you suggested to me, uh,
Which one? Ultimate
Ultimate
Exorcist
Exorcist
Kyoshi?
Kiyoshi.
Yes.
Boy, that was a good suggestion.
Shout out to the boy,
I read
Ultimate
definitely read the
Kyoshi.
first chapter, and I was like, oh, this is another one. This is gonna be another one of them ones. Besides Kagurabachi, and my weekly Don-Dons, and also Hunter x Hunter, I've been reading as
Ooh,
well.
we gotta circle back to
Um,
that. We gotta circle
mhm,
back to that.
mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah.
about 20 chapters away from where I need to be, but that's all. I'm like
In
380
Hunter x
something.
Hunter?
Yeah, yeah, I'm about
Okay,
380 something. So
okay.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But I can already tell that there's a lot to come,
Bro,
and
bro.
because he's continuing the writing, boy, I cannot
Honestly, he would
wait.
have been better. I feel like he would have been better off just making a light novel
Yeah, at this
because
point, there's just so much.
there's so
There's
much
just so much.
dialogue. I've
There's so
never
much.
seen a manga with that much dialogue, bro. I'm reading these
I would
textbooks and I'm like, dang, like
that is one thing I can realize that makes it kind of tough sometimes. 'Cause I'll be reading it and I'll be like, dang, I'm like, thank goodness I'm used to reading like long things like Harry Potter and like read some encyclopedia type things like that. But like
yeah,
it can be tough because you're trying to like zoom in. You're like, wait, what do you say? Because it be some important stuff
it,
that gets said.
it's so
Important,
detail
so important.
oriented. Yeah, and then yeah, it's detail oriented, and then everything, and then all the information is important and
Yeah,
valuable.
all the information. Like you want to know the level of the Nen beasts, but what each prince has. What are their struggles between each other? What is going on here?
What's up
What's
with
up with one
Beyond
homeboy
Netero?
prince that has this Nen beast that is like doing its
That's
own thing, and then now he's
bruh,
getting like control of his own Nen. Like, hold
bruh,
on.
bruh.
And he's like a
He's a
serial
problem.
killer. He's like giving me like serial killer vibes, but with Nen powers now. So I'm
But
like,
then
hold
there
on.
are actual serial killers,
Yeah,
like
actual serial killers.
yeah. So I'm very excited. I feel like the most exciting thing about Hunter to me is that the story is so epic that it's
Mm-hmm.
like you have no idea what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like for anime, especially if you in manga, if you've been watching and reading it for many years, a lot of times you can kind of just see where things are going.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what it do, Prophet?
What up, man? Oh yeah, definitely get
Uh,
to reading Hunter if you haven't,
yeah,
man.
you gotta read that. Gotta read that.
It's definitely a deep dive. I can humbly say that, but I can
Yeah,
definitely say though, the anime does not do what it doesn't do the manga justice all the
it
way
don't.
because it's
It don't.
only a sample size of what
It don't.
the manga
It's
truly
how much
is.
percentage would you say it is? Like 40%?
Like 5%.
That's ODAQ.
No, it's not OD. It's about 5%. Because the reason I say that is because when you first get exposed to Hunter's world in anime, you get exposed to, Gon, Killua, you know, the specific like hear me out. The reason why I say it's 5, because listen, when we got Naruto, when we got that world, got that realm, we got, the full gist of what things are. And things
For
have
sure.
consistently been what they've been. But with
For sure.
Hunter, you get a gist of realizing that this one slither of land is only a small piece of what the whole universe is actually about.
Yeah.
Only a small piece. We get
That's
put under this
true.
shroud of thought of thinking like, okay, Hunter exam, Hunter this, Hunter that. But is it
Yeah.
really about the Hunter exam anymore? It's not really
But
about the Hunters no more.
even in Hunter x Hunter is like by the time we get to the Chimera ants,
Mm-hmm.
we've seen the Phantom Troop,
Yeah.
we know about the
Yeah.
Assassin
Yeah.
family,
Mm-hmm.
like we know that there's an advanced land. Oh, we get to Greed Island. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
The manga has. I mean, I'm sorry. The anime does give us some stuff. Like
It does. It does give us some stuff, but it's at a 5% clip. It's like you understand what you know and not what you don't. It's kind
I'll
of like
give
one of
it.
those points.
I'll
It's like
give
one of
it
those things. It's
25.
like, okay, I get introduced to X, Y, and Z, right? I know who the heroes are, somewhat. I know what the villains, supposedly what we're told, right, are. But
Yeah,
then we realize even those villains are not even the main ones to even be there.
it's very true.
So,
And,
so I'm not
yeah,
saying it as like a straight dig or dash to it. I'm saying it more of like there's more to this onion.
there's way more. There's
There's
way
way
more.
more to this
There's
than we
way
actually
more. Yeah,
thought. Cause
and that's actually a really good point. I'll give it to you because the way that the Phantom Troop is being dealt with right now is
mm-hmm,
quite mystical.
yeah,
It's like we really am like, oh, these guys actually had a crazy backstory. So it's like, is it even that? Like, are they really? Are they
mm-hmm,
kind of justified in the way that they
exactly,
are? You
exactly.
know?
And don't get me wrong, that's why I love it. That's why it makes me even love it even more.
Yeah.
That's why it makes me love it even more because it has that those extra layers, those elements of surprise that makes you think like, oh wait, you thought the purpose of this anime was originally like for Gon to see his dad, but turns out no, that's not what it's all about.
It's not about
That's
that
not what
at
it's all
all.
about. But if you're an anime only, that's what you think.
That's what you think.
Almost.
That's what you
That's what you
think.
think almost.
And I'm telling you, like, just being able to write and like not have the audience have a clue where
Uh-huh.
you're going with
That's
it,
the best thing.
it's quite mystical. It's
It's
quite mystical.
I was like, I love that. I love that part about it. But I definitely love that factor. That's a very important factor and element of Hunter x Hunter that makes it so good.
Yeah,
A lot of manga onlys won't be able to explain it to an anime only, but once you really read it
no.
yourself and read page to page and see how they got there, you understand. You know what?
Get your reading glasses
Get
though.
your
Get
reading
your
glasses
get your
done.
reading glasses because you're gonna need it
Yeah,
for that tiny little text.
for sure. Better get the magnifying glass in there if you need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
real
right.
shit.
Now moving forward, Stars has finally announced the final season to be animated. Final season part one.
Part one.
Final season
Extended
part
edition.
one. Are we
The
Attack on
final
Titan it? What's going on, guys?
Please don't do it. Yeah, what this would be the third season, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the third
Okay.
season. Final
Yeah,
season
B
part.
Stars. I feel like B Stars is one of the Anna Monday classic shows,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and so we should do a group watch. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely should do a group
Um,
watch for sure. It's definitely.
it's one of the very few anime that, as an adult, I binge watched.
Mhm.
Um, just like couldn't put it down.
Right.
And I think part of it is just like me, like my background in theater. I
Yeah.
think it definitely
Same.
hit a
Same.
certain
It
point.
did hit a certain chord. Yeah.
And then it's like I love the fact that they record they do the voice acting on a stage.
Yeah.
So it just like
Mhm.
really has that theater feel.
Mhm.
Um, and I think the world is probably one of the most interesting worlds, even though it's like weirdly like still like humanoid animals. Like that's still weird, but
Oh yeah, for sure. I won't forget when I interviewed a streamer and he was like saying, "That's all they're doing, man. They're just fucking. That's it." He's
they're
trying.
killing too. They're
They
killing.
are. They kill it too now. Black
But
market. That's what I'm about.
it's all primal, which makes
It's all
sense because
primal.
they're
It's all
literally
primal.
animals. They're
It's all
literally
primal
eating, fucking, and killing.
and
Like
killing. It's part
that's
of the animalistic primal, the
what else
primal.
do animals do?
What else do they do, guys? It makes sense. It's accurate.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
great show, and
Great show.
excited for the
Great show
final season.
nonetheless.
Do we have a release date? Do we have a drop date?
Oh, yes, we do. I can assume it is coming. I'd say by next year, 2025 for sure.
25. Okay. So
I did release the details of when it would drop on Threads. So if you guys haven't already, go check over there
check
when it'll
that
be
out.
released. But it's coming 2025. So
Okay.
a lot of good things are coming 2025. Again, we got announced before a new Gundam anime, Gundam ALC Encounter. Look like got some good little character designs in there. But I'm probably will add that to my little watch list. I
Let me
can't go wrong
see.
with Gundam.
You
I'm a
posted that
Gundam
on
fan through
Threads
and through.
too?
Yep, yep,
All right.
yep.
Okay. All right. Let me see what
Yeah,
this.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I like
Oh,
this.
there you go.
Oh, we got a black
Yep,
character.
yep.
You know I'm watching.
Yeah. Back,
Can't
back.
resist. Can't
Can't
resist. You got
resist.
me.
Can't resist.
You got me.
All right, y'all. Now we've made it to the part of the show where it's like the quick, quote unquote, rapid fire questions. But before we do that, we do have some special unboxing and show and tells for our program of the show. So first and foremost, I'm just gonna share some things that that I got today that you guys can see. Shout out to No Rest Anime. I made a video about this, but we got some good figures for the collection. A brand new Bakugo figure, Chibi style, and a brand new Yellow Flash in brand new figures, man, to my collection. I've always wanted to be building the collection for that. And also, shout out to Sailor Moon fans, Super Sailor Venus. That's my show and tell, and I believe El Trey has a special unboxing on the live show. And what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and solo his screen so that he can give us in full effect. You may also see this as a video posted on our page as well. But go ahead, take it away, El Trey. Do your thing.
Yeah. So today we have a special unboxing going on from one of our amazing sponsors at Khaki Anime. So for all of your figurine needs, go ahead and check out Khaki Anime. They got great deals, some of the best deals that I've seen on figures. So let's see what we got. Shout out to the homie Iyer over at Khaki Anime that set me up with this. We got the gold. Okay. So
Oh, snap. What do we... Oh, hold on. Oh, snap.
you know what this is.
Oh, man. You know.
If you don't
See
know,
Oh!
Cup Same
Hey.
in the flesh,
No, that is tough.
in the scales, in the
Yeah.
shark skin,
That
with
is tough.
Samahata wrapped around.
Yeah.
This is nice, dude. This is a
No,
lot
that
bigger.
looks legit. That looks legit. That looks
Right?
legit. Yeah,
This is a lot
yo.
bigger than I thought it was.
That
gonna
looks
be.
huge.
Right.
Pause.
Crazy
Crazy
work.
work. Crazy work.
Break out the baby oil.
Work it out. Infinite slick.
All right, infinite slick.
Slick good.
All right, so you know,
Cup
I'm
Sammy, I'll be riding.
okay. Look, you better know that.
Right.
So yeah, I want to bust it open so that you guys can see. Chill, call me someone. So you guys can see.
Yeah, guys, you definitely gotta hit that man up, man. That man will get you a figure.
Hit that boy Khaki Anime.
I know I saw the Akaru that he shared in the group chat. I was like, wait a minute. I might
Yeah,
have
the
to.
Akaroon is looking crazy. He's
I
got
might
some
have
really
to.
dope power figures.
Oh yeah.
That have been selling like hotcakes. But if I can get this Kapsame box open, he really put the nine-tail seal on here.
He really did.
Here we go.
At least you know it's secured.
Oh, this is tough.
Oh wow.
This is tough.
With the blade.
With the blicky. Oh man, so look at my boy surfing on that wave.
Nah, that is tough.
In his robe and his excellence. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this open so that you guys can really get an up close look at Kapsame.
That is tough.
It got that new figurine smell.
Fresh figure smell.
And as you can see, it's pretty big. It's a very nice size. Yo, I don't know what you guys. I don't know how you want me to explain these
Okay,
things.
yeah. How do you? What can we
Um,
do, man? God, was that with the
yeah,
transformation? Oh no, that's the legs. Okay, cool.
but yeah, very very cool. Got Samahata.
Nah, that is tough.
Yeah, no, this is very tough. So you
Samahata
guys,
for real.
you guys check out the Khaki Anime Shop. If you guys need figurines, like I said, this was extremely affordable. Um, and so you're not gonna find any better rates for
Nah,
figurines.
especially not.
Um, and who knows, there may be an AniMonday365 discount code. We
Yeah,
will keep you guys in tune.
yeah.
But
We'll keep y'all posted for sure.
for now, Cup Same, I've been riding on that water. Fuck your wave.
Period.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
So
Boom.
yeah.
Hey, nah, that is tough. That is verified. Like what?
So I'm not gonna say what I got it for, but just know I was very happy with the price.
Yeah, because figures are can be very pricey.
Can
So
be
shout out
very
to him
pricey.
for
And this is a
shout
high
out to him.
quality figure.
That is
It's a
very
high
high
quality
quality.
figure.
That is very high
Yeah.
quality.
So it's my dog. I got a big head, so you see what's going on.
All right, guys. This is the topic of the show, where we're gonna do rapid fire questions, which I have a few set up. Let's begin. If you had to be trapped in a game world like Sword Art Online, which one would you choose?
In a game world. In like an isekai, basically.
Yeah, one of them game world animes, the Sword Arts, the hack signs, the
Ooh, what's the one?
overlords.
What's the one where homie like is a pig? You know what I'm talking about?
He's a pig.
Hold on, hold
Oh,
on,
he's
hold
a
on.
pig. That's different. I
Hold
look that
on.
up.
Oh no.
Man's out here.
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm so thrilled.
Is it the wrong one?
No, I'm just hold on, hold on.
Nah, you're good, guys. Shout out to
I'm
y'all in the
gonna be
comments. If y'all guys are trapped in the game world thing, go ahead, comment it down below.
what about you, AQ? Who or like what are you picking?
You know what? Sheesh, if I was in a situation how like the Overlord was, he didn't have
Yeah.
a bad
Oh,
game
Overlord is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
They had
on.
a gaming experience. For
Bruh.
sure.
I'm really kind of mad. Oh, Axel World.
Oh, Axel World. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, come on. I can't believe you guys didn't remember that.
Hey.
That his character was a pig. Yeah,
That is
I'd be in
crazy.
Axel World because it was like it seemed pretty chill. Like they were still able to like come back and forth from their world. Like their character like traits were kind of like based on themselves. Like
Yeah.
it was a cool world. I liked Axel World.
That's a cool world. Axel World stuff.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys have any thoughts in the comments about what game world of anime you would be in, be sure to comment it down below. But as we know, this is rapid fire, so we're going to move on. Would you rather fight in a Bleach Soul Reaper battle or a Hunter exam?
I'm gonna fight in a Bleach Soul Reaper battle because I might not die.
That's great logic.
And
That's
Hunter
great
x Hunter,
logic. You
Excellent.
did.
in Hunter
You
x Hunter,
did.
I might get bodied
You might get Hisoka, but you
on a
know,
whim. Yeah, I might run into
on a
Hisoka.
whim.
I might run into Crollo.
Or Crollo, you're done.
I could run into Killua.
A Kurapika, you're done.
I don't wanna run into nobody. See, if I'm in Bleach, I could be the most trash character, no
Nah.
Bankai, only Shikai, and I will be fine. I can
Nah,
run
you be
into
in the corner
Aizen.
laughing on.
I swear, every time I'm on the show, we gotta do that.
No, facts. If you see,
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Soul Reaper battle because it's gonna be flashy, it's gonna be sexy, it's gonna be predictable,
nah, facts.
and I'm
Still be
and
able to win
I'm gonna be able to go home.
and go home at the end of the day. Go
Yeah.
home, go home to my wife and kids. I'll be fine. It'll be all right. You know.
Yeah. What about you?
And go, yeah, Soul Reaper battle for sure. Hunter x Hunter, no, I'm just not. You're gonna find yourself fighting some roaches and some ants. You know, don't do that to yourself.
To be honest, bro, I don't know if I would have made it through the first part of the exam.
Honestly, terraformer roaches would be in Hunter x Hunter at this point. I ain't gonna lie to you. So stay out of Hunter x Hunter.
I'm not going. I'm not.
They on the dark continent. That's where the roaches is at.
There's not enough cash in this world to make me fight a terraformer roach. Nin or not.
Nen or not. Nen or not.
Like, don't care. I'm not doing it.
All right. Moving forward, y'all. Would you rather be an S-class hero or a legendary hero from Dragon Ball Z?
When you say a legendary hero, you mean like a Z fighter?
Yeah,
Or
you're either
like-
gonna be an S-class hero or a Z fighter level type situation.
I'm gonna be an S-class hero. What?
What kind of S? You either gonna be a homeboy who be gaming. That's just stereotype.
You talking about Oh, you talking about King?
Okay.
That's crazy. Nah, see, I feel like if I was gonna be an S-class hero, I'd be like the Bat homie, like Metal Bat.
Yeah, metal bat.
Yeah, because he's just like he's silly, but he's still strong.
No, for sure.
Or I'd be like the dog, like dog.
The dog man.
Just because as a Z fighter, it don't matter that you're one of the top in the universe. You're getting cooked.
Yeah.
Like somebody's pulling up and jumping you and you're reverse jumping you and your friends.
Or using you as a reason.
Or using you as a reason.
Shout out to Krillin, man. He got used as a reason. He got used as a reason for Goku's
like,
development.
Don't prove a point on me. Like, and then also you just fall into irrelevance. You know,
Yamcha, you know.
It's like, I mean, basically all of the Z fighters kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, they fall behind the wayside and become gentrified extras. Sadly, you know, you got Krillin become a police officer.
Krillin became a police officer. Even Gohan, he became a researcher.
Yeah,
like,
Gohan became a researcher.
Piccolo kept his training up, but it never mattered.
It never mattered. Doesn't do nothing. Tien, where he at?
Tien,
in the outskirts,
done,
being a wanderer.
Archie, you're done.
You're done.
It's like there's no hope if you're a Z fighter, unless
no hope. Hey, as the class hero, you get away from
unless you get them highlights in your hair, you're pretty much
yeah. You know, you gotta have that sand blood in you to be relevant.
You got to. So yeah, I'm gonna pick an S class hero because they also have like cool lifestyles. Like they just like live regular lives, but then they're also like heroes. You know?
Okay, all right. I'd say I humbly agree on that choice. S class hero for sure. I don't want to be a relevant Z fighter.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
All right. If you were in Neon Genesis Evangelion, would you pilot an Ava or run from the angels?
Now, this is a good question. Since it's rapid fire, I'll answer quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run.
You know, I'm not mad at that because the risk that it takes to be in an Evangelion, the risks are so high, and the fact that you're piloting this Ava and nobody cares about you piloting it, they're just using you as research.
Bruh!
You're getting used as a reason.
They don't even, not truly, but they don't even sell it as that. They sell it as like, yo, you're doing a service to your country. Like
you're doing a service. Meanwhile, I'm in this dark room with these random elites plotting your demise.
Meanwhile, is that my mom?
Is that my mom? Shout out to you guys, man. What would you be doing? All right. If you had to choose between becoming a demon from Demon Slayer or a vampire from Vampire Knight, which would you pick?
Now I ain't really seen Vampire Knight, but have you seen? Do you know about Seraph of the End?
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick that as the vampire
For
instead?
sure. For sure.
Okay.
Be on some Hellsing Ultimate type vibes, I guess.
Yeah, some Hellsing Ultimate Time. Demon from I can't be a demon from Demon Slayer. Like I don't even know. I'm sure that I would still rather be a
You
vampire.
living your life through Diddy right now. Muzan's blood is in you.
Yo!
Leave it in.
It's like none of those demons. I don't feel like none of those demons are having a good time being demons.
No, they're not.
I feel like they're looking over their shoulder, like, like at any moment, like, like
Get back over there. What are you running
at
for?
any moment,
Go fight
they're
them. Go fight them slayers.
right, like somebody
I did
gonna
not tell you. Ah.
Ah! Like you're not gonna tattoo my eyeball and have me out here
Heck
thinking
no.
I'm powerful.
Tattoo the eyeball. That's basically what it is.
Like no,
You ain't
just
about
for
to
me,
tattoo my eyeball.
just for you to talk down on me when I don't defeat the legendary warriors that have been putting everything on the line so that they can kill us. No, Muzan. No.
No Muzan Jackson.
Plus,
No.
plus, I gotta go through a traumatic backstory even to get my demon powers.
No, that's
Oh no,
I can leave it at that right there.
I'm gonna be a vampire.
What would you do if you found out you were the protagonist of a shonen anime?
I would take some public speaking classes.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because I'm gonna need that talk no jutsu. I'm gonna need that ethos.
Nah,
pathos,
facts.
and
I need that. I need
I
that
need to be
pathos, anthology,
I need to
philosophy.
be able to stir the hearts of the people and mostly my enemies.
My imagery will be unspoken but spoken at the same time.
Yeah. Well, what would
Or it
you do?
speaks for itself.
What would you do, AQ, if you was the pro tag?
Man, if I found out I'm the pro tag, I'm about to go hit the hyperbolic.
Locking
See what I
in.
can learn. About to see what I can learn.
Locking in. So you're gonna try to max out your stats. You are the solo leveling
I
type.
was
So you're trying to
It
see
makes
what the hype is about. Like
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the hype is, man.
Yeah,
sure.
and I respect that. I respect that.
All right.
You know what? Me realistically, I'm probably trying to go find my girl.
Realistic. Yeah, for sure. I ain't mad at it.
Realistic.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Find it. Now, if you had to live through an entire Attack on Titan season, would you fight or hide?
You heard the first part of the question.
If you had to
If I
live
had to live,
an entire Attack on Titan
live.
season, yeah, live?
If I'm fighting anybody, it's the people on Paladins. And I'm not fighting. I'm pressing a button.
Boy, I'm trying to find I'm trying to find where the elixir's at. Inject me.
I'm not fighting. I'm not.
Yo,
doing-
Aaron, where your dad at? Let me get that. Let me get.
You say you got a basement? You say
You got a
you
basement?
got a basement?
Let me get my fixes, man.
I'm
Let me
not
get that
fighting.
power real quick. Let me get
Okay,
that power
but-
off.
Okay, but if you was in Attack on Titan,
Right.
what side would you want to be on?
Now you know what? I would actually like to be on the side of Paladins and learn their ways, rise into the ranks. Type of
Okay,
situation.
okay.
But then if I would saw like something wasn't kosher, I would have took that info with me. Go on a
Alright.
warrior's journey at that point.
Are you more inclined to be like a Titan or like a Levy like
Like an Ackerman bloodline.
yeah, like an Ackerman, yeah.
Let's see. Honestly, I feel like I probably would be more an Ackerman, decide my own path in that way. I feel like the Titans were kind of ruled by the fates of the mother Titan, and her ancestry and all that. So I'd probably be an Ackerman.
I mean, the
Carve my own
Ackermans
way.
are slave
Yeah,
to the crown.
they're slave to the crown. Everybody's slave.
Everybody's slave to the crown.
Everybody's slave to the crown.
I think I'm more of like a Titan character, and if not, I'll probably be like a Irwin type, like
Erwin.
a strategist.
Advance. Right. No, I
Yeah,
feel that.
sending everybody to their death. Sorry, y'all, it's for the greater good.
But the greater good.
But
Nah.
I would probably be a Titan, and if I had to pick a Titan, I would probably want like the attack Titan or like the armor Titan.
Nah, those are valid ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Attack Titan and Armored kind of makes sense. Colossal, you're kind of like a liability because you're just exploding onto the scene.
It's just too much.
What are you doing with that?
Too much.
What are you doing?
I'm so steamy. Like,
So-
like, it's
you-
far too hot.
You just like out of the whole plan. You just popped out of nowhere, like just exploded.
Yeah,
Like what?
I'm doing too
Relevant,
much.
bro. Doing too much.
Cart Titan, gross. Beast
Terrible.
Titan is cool.
Great
Beast
arch
Titan,
though, but terrible.
yeah. Facts.
Facts.
But yeah. And what's the one that's like bites? The one that's
Oh,
like
the was it the jaw or
Jaw? Is that it? Jaw
or
Titan.
Jaw Titan or? Nah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's some cool Titans, but
Those
yeah,
cool
I think I would try to be the attack Titan or like the
Yeah,
armor
attack.
Titan.
Yeah, those made sense. Like the one that had like the special armor that could create weapons. She was a liability because her thing was like planted into the ground. You get her out the ground, it's a wrap.
Yeah, she's
done.
done. She's
You're
done.
done. You're done. All right, next one. Which anime power would be the most useful in the real world?
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Fair.
Period.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Period. Because I can be everywhere. I can jump anyone. I can learn infinite. I can basically learn everything at once. I could learn 5 languages at once, and then
And it would come back to the information.
And yeah,
information would come back. Yep.
it's
Nah,
too
that's
busted. It's
Nah, it's OP. It's
what do you think? Is there a power like what's useful for you, or like what would you pick?
Yeah, Shadow Clones is a good one. You got it there.
Shadow Clones
I
is too useful.
I was like, I'm trying to think what's
Instant
greater, but
transmission
actually instant transmission would actually be a good one. You could teleport. You don't gotta use no gas. Just
instant transmission is lit.
I take instant transmission with me
Yeah, that's
for
valid.
sure. That's
I'm taking Shadow Clone Jutsu though.
yeah.
Because what I'm gonna do to my show.
No, wait, no.
Babe, Kage Bushu no Jutsu.
Get over here. Get over here. All right. Would you rather possess the Sharingan or the Gias?
Now remind me what exactly does the Gias do? Like I know homie is like super smart, like, and he's like the super strategist, but what does his eyes actually do though?
So basically the Gias changes depending on the individual, but some Giases allow you to command people to your bidding. You can erase their memories. They can become your slave for life. Yep, it has one of those abilities. You could cause massacres to happen. It's a very OP ability for sure. Some Giases can stop time. Yeah.
So it just depends. Like
You can reincarnate.
I mean, I guess Sharingan all have individual abilities too.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same premise. It sounds like the same similar like with that aspect of it. Everybody has their own individual ability. It's very similar in that way.
Is the Gias like limited by like a chakra mechanism?
No, I would not say it's limited. No, I would
I'm
say the
picking
only
a
thing
Geass.
that I would only say the thing that limits it is based on the user and their level of trauma.
Oh,
Like
well,
level of
that's the same as
trauma, if they get
Sharingan.
same thing. Same thing. Now, would I
Sharingan,
say But what I say is, do I get blinded with Gias? No, I'm
no,
fine.
that's true.
Sharingan, on the other hand,
Sharingan, I gotta be snatching other eyeballs if I want to
yeah, you're
keep
gonna
my.
have to get yourself a new subscription plan on glasses for sure.
Nah, for real. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Gias. I mean, I almost picked Sharingan because of the drip. Like, I want to
Yeah,
just see what my pattern is hitting
rightfully
for.
so. Rightfully so.
But the fact that I gotta go blind and the fact that just using those eyes takes up so much chakra, like.
And let's not forget, if you want to gain new power, you must steal someone else's Sharingan eyes to level up your own progression in some
Yeah, and
form.
it's like even to get them to like the pretty good state, it's like I
Yeah,
gotta like watch my best friend die.
right. Also, or be in some type of traumatic type of situation. Who want to
Yeah,
do that?
unless you're a girl,
Right, right.
then I
I'll
can
take
just
my
fall. Then I can just fall in love and awaken my third Tomo.
get my third toe.
Bae, bae, like
I'm about
okay,
to that soon. All right.
I'm not doing that to you. I'm not. I love you.
I know. Yeah, Gias for
But,
me as well.
yeah.
All right. Which anime villain would you want as an ally?
Do I want them as an ally because, like, I want them as an ally, or because I don't want them as an enemy?
Mm. Well, yeah, let's flip it. You don't want him as an enemy, yeah. In that aspect.
Let me think. What anime villain would I want as an ally? See, my mind immediately went to Crollo.
Mm.
Not because I don't want him as an enemy. I don't.
Right.
But I think that Crollo is a really good leader.
Mm-hmm.
I think he also has a lot of drip, and like he comes with a pack of best friends, and he's very thoughtful. You know, like he
Yeah.
really cares about the spiders. Like
Right.
he's a very cold guy on the exterior, but it's like even when we really go into his backstory, I don't know if you've gotten to there yet.
Mm-hmm.
In the manga, but like he really is a selfless person that really cares about the people around him.
Yeah.
Um yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, that's not a bad answer. I would say for me, as far as anime villains, I would want as an ally. You know, shout out to the Quincy King himself, Ewok. That is not somebody I want to have as an enemy. I feel like he is dedicated to a cause, and if he cool with me, hey man, we cool.
I would be breaking out my bow and arrow. I'd be like, yeah, I love
Yeah,
arrows.
Quincy's man. Quincy lives
Quincy's all
matters.
the way.
Quincy lives matter in
Bro,
here.
Quincy lives
Lives
matters, bro. Because you walk, please. I am all the way gang. If I
I'm
was
gang,
Sato,
bro.
if I was Chad, I would have left the Soul Reapers.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm betraying
I'm
immediately.
betraying y'all.
I am
You see
Griffith.
you see this demon over here and this demon over here.
I'm Griffith.
We with the Quincy's here. Y'all gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all gotta go, man. I'm Team Arrows, man.
boy, what? I don't even like swords. I don't even
I
use
ain't like
them.
swords, man. Zapak toe. Get
How
that out
about
my face.
Zompak? No.
No. Zapak, no. Get that out my face, man.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's a good one.
If you were a One Piece pirate, what would be the name of your ship?
You gonna have to answer this one, AQ, because with the One Piece situation, I haven't embarked on that journey quite yet. Like I know it may be.
Man. I think I named my ship would be the let's see, the Great Fro Curl. We'll call that the Great Fro
The
Curl ship.
Great Fro
Fro,
Curl. That's lit.
the Fro
That's,
Pirates.
that's lit. And then the head on the front is just gonna be like big
A
afro.
big afro.
Yeah, and it should have like a black power
Yeah,
fist.
outfits right there. Yep.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
And then on like the ship's steering wheel has like a the pick fist, but it's like on the ends, like fist on the
Yeah.
end.
Oh, little pig fist on the end. That's
Yeah.
tough. That's a nice touch.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
All right. What upcoming anime release, that has been here this year, have you been most excited about?
Upcoming, so it hasn't been released
upcoming.
yet.
Yeah, upcoming. You have any upcoming?
Hold on, let me see, because there are a lot of anime that are getting released.
Yeah, there
This
are a
is,
ton. Yeah, there are a ton coming up.
let me see. Let me pull up the list. Okay, yeah, I mean, Don to Don obviously was super lit, but it is already dropped.
Yeah, I'd say for me, what I'm looking forward to, whenever it kind of releases, is Gachi Akuta. That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Isn't the new season of One Punch dropping?
Yeah, it is. Yep, it is gonna be dropping.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Is Chainsaw Man dropping next year, right?
Yeah, I think Chainsaw Man is gonna be dropping next year with the movie. I can't wait to see that because manga been going crazy. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Manga's finally
Ooh. Heat.
manga. I was like, oh, this man done tied it all together now. I was like, all right, here we are,
Boy, I can't wait to see Garo, bruh. I can't wait
bro,
to see Garo.
in all of his greatness. Like, bro,
I mean, that is a really good character. And
nah, it
like
is.
for him to like be the person that like really matches up against Saitama is like so beautiful to me, because they have a similar story, but it's like inverted.
Yeah.
Where it's like Garo really gets to his level and he becomes isolated because of his talent and his effort.
Mm-hmm.
And Saitama becomes isolated just because we don't even know why. Like
Right.
to this day, we don't know why Saitama is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
like
we still don't know.
I think that's honestly one of the coolest things about One Punch is that they just elected not to explain why Saitama's so strong.
I love that. It's not. Yeah, I love that.
No. No, because other people in the verse did it. So that's not the explanation.
Who else did it?
Genos.
Genos didn't do it. For a whole year? No AC?
Maybe he didn't do no AC.
Because there were certain stipulations to how he went about that training.
Inline of Genos. Oh.
I don't even think Gino's got to that point yet.
Maybe you might be right.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just don't have the dedication.
To do a 5-kilometer run.
5-kilometer runs. 100.
Wow. Did anyone else do
Everybody
Saitama?
do the Saitama workout plan. The One Punch.
Wow, a YouTuber, Jimmy Zhang. No, not Jimmy Zhang. Okay, well, there you have it. I guess
There you have it. Nobody has done the One Punch to become the One Punch.
fair enough.
All right. What's an anime And which anime success this year took you by surprise?
Um, it's been a good year for anime. Um, what's an anime that I slept on, but it was surprisingly good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would say the closest thing to me would be like Wisteria Wand and Sword.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would
Fair enough.
say the success that took me by surprise is probably for real is probably Uzumaki
Right.
because I was surprised that it was not that successful. Like
Right.
my hopes for it were way higher
It definitely, yeah, hopes were
than
like
what we
way
got.
higher, over the moon for sure. Really, yeah, definitely
Um,
was.
what about you?
Um, let's see. Took me by
Yeah, and
surprise.
honestly,
Ranma one half for sure.
oh, I didn't watch the remake
It's
yet.
really, the remake is really good. Definitely, definitely
Okay,
really
I
good.
have to put that on the list.
Yeah.
I will say I just want to highlight Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju
Um,
number 8, boy. Mm.
yeah, because it was really good. I knew it was going to be good just because the manga is really good, but I was very pleasantly surprised that the adaptation actually elevated it. You know, because
Yeah, yeah. I can,
sometimes
yeah,
sometimes it just does good enough, and then like you know what I mean. Sometimes it goes lower, but
yeah.
I think with Kaiju number 8, it actually made the experience better.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd say that's probably an anime that, it was good in Japanese as well as in the English dub as well. So that was definitely something to appreciate.
Yeah.
And that a lot of anime, even like Dandadan, are taking notice for. They're good on the dub as well as the sub side, and they're
Hmm.
trying to give us quality work. So that's definitely just something to really be proud of. And honorable mention, Demon Slayer's finale episodes. Those things in themselves. I mean, granted, you had to wait through the Hashira training arc, of course, but when you finally got to those points, boy.
You know, I love a good training arc,
Same.
and
Same.
I think that I was expecting a lot of pushback from the Hashira training arc from people, but
Mm-hmm.
I think surprisingly more people liked it than I thought that they would. Because
Yeah.
it was kind of dry. Now, the thing that I didn't like is that we didn't really get
Don't worry, guys. El Trey will be back with his thoughts. But again, if you haven't seen Hashira Training Arc, it was a great overall arc. It has some great moments and definitely something just to behold for itself. As we do approach through this wonderful, amazing podcast program, that is, Anna Monday 365 because it's lit. I want to give a big shout out to StreamYard for being the podcast home for Anna Monday 365. This has been a program I have been using for a while, and to be able to utilize it for this podcast is amazing. And I appreciate all the viewers that are here right now. We got two people right here, but appreciate you for actually staying within the show and listening to us talk about anime. We are nearing through the final questions, but it's all good. We're actually gonna go over these final two. It says, "What do you think of the increasing number of anime-inspired games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star, I think Rail?" And I definitely love the fact that we are getting a lot of anime-inspired games. Again, I do say I have been playing Sparking Zero since its early release drop, and it has been a game that I've thoroughly enjoyed for the most part. Definitely one of my favorite games. Probably game of the year behind Black Wukong for me because I've been on a healthy dose of Sparking Zero and Black Myth Wukong. So those are like the two games that kind of took my attention for the most part. Again, I kind of shared a lot of valuable moments and a lot of valuable things in this podcast episode. This episode itself was really just majority, sharing and talking anime. Looks like we have El Trey back in the building. I want to go ahead and add him to the stage. Boom. All right.
Sorry about
We
that.
are back. Now
My
you're good. Now you're good.
yeah.
Now you're good. You are good. We're almost at that point. So no worries. All right, guys, we're gonna get into our final question. What's an anime that's highly popular, but you just can't get into?
I mean, I already said it.
He did already say it.
Boy, it's just One Piece, bro. I just can't do it, bro. I'm sorry. Like somebody convinced me to watch One Piece. Like
Somebody convince him, man.
somebody,
Somebody.
because nobody has been able to do it, bro. Like even One Piece fans can't convince me to. They never come with a convincing argument. Even they don't know why they watch it.
Oh my
They'd be
gosh.
like, it's peak fiction. And I'm like, I'm sure that there's some phenomenal world building. I'm sure that there's some great
Oh yeah.
character development. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
that
for
there are
sure.
some amazing fights.
For sure.
But how come I haven't watched it if it's so good?
That is right. That
I'm
is right.
sorry.
That is right.
And I know that there's no anime that you won't watch. So
No, I mean, of course, me, I'll watch it, of course. I mean, it's all for research and just keeping the mind open. I'd say the one that I always not hesitate, but can never get through is Bunny Girl Senpai. That's the one. This one I can never get over
I'm
the
gonna
hump.
watch Bunny Girl Senpai for you.
Yeah, watch it for me and tell me, is it worth it? Like, is it worth? Because I can never get through it.
Is it a
It's just
12
so. It's just
episode?
so boring. It's just so boring.
I have another better answer
Uh-huh.
other than One
Okay.
Piece, even though that's true and dear to my heart. And that is Slime.
Oh, Reslime?
Yeah.
Rumuru Tempest. I actually did enjoy Reslime's watch. Reslime was pretty smooth. He's isekai, of course. It's probably one that, like, if you find time, you kind of just watch from what it is. But again, it's one of those ones that's kind of like it's been done. That storyline premise, it's been done. It's been done.
Reincarnated as a slime. Like, you're not getting me.
Infinite Slick, man.
Okay.
The thing that's cool about Rumor of Tempest is his ability to absorb and become it. So that's absorb and become it. However you want to see that. He absorbs and becomes it. He does have a group of waifus for sure. I can't say that. He does have waifus.
Oh, he's got a harem?
He does have a harem kind. He does.
You've piqued my interest. You've piqued my interest. Project
Man
World
not only has
Tetamu.
his own. He doesn't have just his own waifus, but he has basically develops his own country, own nation as a slime. He actually ends up becoming a dragon lord at one point. Yep.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
There's a lot. He absorbs a whole dragon. Like,
I would watch Reslime before I watch One Piece.
dang. Hot take. How you guys feel in the comments, man? Reslime better than One Piece?
I know the comments are rolling me right now, dude. I'm sure that they're wrecking
Now
me.
that's gonna be one of them ones.
Come for me, bruh. At me, bruh. I'm watching Reslime before One Piece. Like,
You heard it here first, guys. It's perfect time for us to end. But if you watched the show, appreciate you guys for watching us, AniMonday365, because it's lit. Again, Reslime is better than One Piece? Question mark. Let us know in the comments. If not, we love you anyway. This is AniMonday365, because it's
lit.